Hello, Scorpios. Welcome to your weekly forecast for January 27th through February 2nd. Where is the time going? You guys are getting a sneak peek at my Valentine's nails. I'm going to start doing Valentine's videos. I'll start recording them this week, and you guys will see them popping up. But you guys are the first video with that. All right, Monday, Tuesday for Scorpio. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Monday, Tuesday, we have the Hanged Man. Lucky us, Scorpio. So I know there's some people, when they see the Hanged Man, they don't like this card because they feel like what the message is that like nothing's gonna be happening. But I hate to tell you, my darlings, in my experience, the Hanged Man seems to come up when it's the calm before the storm, like before a very, very busy period. And I want to remind you all of something. The Hanged Man card is a major arcana card. When major arcana cards come up, it's because it has to do with a crossroads, something really important that we've come here to learn or experience. So even though we have a lot of free will in life, when the major arcana cards come up, it's kind of like this, designated, divine intervened, I don't know what the word is, but divinely scheduled, like time or pit stop or situation that you're kind of meant to experience. And so in this stillness, in this in-between, which might feel like a limbo for some of you, is a time that Spirit is asking you to get very clear about what you want, because it's about to come in, and it's about to come in hard. That's what I heard. I heard it's about to come in hard. So something is headed your way. For some of you, this is already in motion, and you may not even be aware of it, okay? There could be talk about you at work from the higher ups that they're about to move you into something or change your work or move you up in some way, or maybe someone has their eye on you and they're going to be making a beeline your way in some way and like really come in and like be like, you're the one for me, Scorpio. So whatever it might be, I just have this feeling or this sense that there's just something barreling towards you and you're so entirely clueless to it. Like you don't even know that it's happening. So Spirit is saying, Scorpio, now is the time for you to get clear about what you want, because it's going to be coming in, and this is a time that energetically, free will wise, you can do some fine tuning, right? If you're thinking about a job or a situation, what is that ideal situation going to be like? If you're thinking about a relationship, what is that ideal relationship going to be like? Whatever it is, this is the time for you to piece it together, right? It's time to cross the T's and dot the I's, as it were. Double check your order, because the universe is about to bring it in. Okay, that's the feeling that I'm getting around the Hanged Man. Because it is a major arcana card, chances are that this energy is gonna go, with us Scorpios, longer than Monday, Tuesday. But it might be in the beginning of Monday, Tuesday, where something ends up clearing up, or something ends up, freeing up your time. So maybe there was something that you were focusing on, and you're not going to have to focus on it anymore. And like, oh, well, now what do I do with myself? Or now what I would do with my time? Or maybe there was somebody you were talking to and it just kind of fizzled off. And you're like, okay, well, I guess that's not going to go anywhere. But this stillness, this in-between is being given to you for a reason. Take advantage of the time, make use of it, and think about what it is that you're manifesting or what it is that you're wanting to put out there, okay? Because it's going to be coming in very, very quickly. Your Wednesday, Thursday, my darlings. Ooh. Woo! All right, we got two major arcana cards for the week. So if the third one's a major arcana, we're going to have quite some very interesting energy headed our way. I want to clarify something before I show you the next card. Okay, and it didn't occur to me until I saw this next one that's coming up. So my darlings, we have the Hangman here, But we have the new moon happening on the 24th, which is going to be midweek. And the new moon is a really good time for setting intentions and manifesting. So that's going to be very important when I show you the next card. So the next card that we have here is the Devil. Now, if you have Capricorn in your chart somewhere, then this could absolutely be some aspect of yourself coming forward. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you are dealing with a karmic soulmate, because sometimes when I see the Devil card, it could indicate something karmic coming your way. For some of you Scorpios, I feel very, very strongly that what the Devil card is coming up for you midweek, you're about to have a breakthrough. You're about to have a really massive shift and change in your life for something you've been asking for. You've been asking for this. You've been praying for it, for some of you for years, some of you for decades. And as we're coming into this new moon energy, it's going to start coming in. It's coming your way, maybe even within the next few weeks, okay? Maybe between the next maybe 3 to 6 weeks for some of you. It's going to be coming in. So in this period, in this time, when we're about to have a really massive breakthrough and we're about to have this shift into, evolving, ascending, manifesting some dream or some wish, a lot of the times what happens is the lower vibrational energies will come forward, the negative ego will come forward, and it'll really start to cause us to doubt ourselves and really try to convince us to give up. What that is the ego, negative ego, fears change, right? And we all have intuition, guys. Intuition is not a made-up thing. It's not a bunch of hoodoo silliness, okay? Intuition is the same as instinct. Some people are just more tapped into it than others. Animals have it. How do animals figure out that they need to start preparing for the winter, or that they need to alligators or crocodiles in the swamp, like when there's a storm coming or hurricane coming, they'll bury themselves in the mud. They don't have TVs. They don't have a weatherman to come and say, hey, guess what, there's a hurricane coming, or hey guys, guess what, winter's coming, you need to start getting ready. All of that stuff is internally set and internally in your clock. Okay, we have instincts, we have intuition. So as your intuition is picking up on these changes that are coming your way, you start to feel fear. And your mind comes up and it's like, nope, can't do it. Just forget it. Never mind. Nothing is ever going to work out for you. Your life is going to just stay sucky forever. And we start really putting ourselves down, or we start getting really down on ourselves, right? That negative energy comes up. So that voice, that negativity is the loudest just before the breakthrough. And so you need to remind yourself of this, Scorpio. Remember how I said something was coming in a very big way? That negative ego is going to come out loud. It's going to be persistent for many of you. And it's not fun. I know it's not fun. And we all go through it. I don't care how healed you are. I don't care how spiritually connected or in tune you are. Every time just before a massive come up, we have a very strong case of that negative ego coming up, but we can work through it and we can say, you know what, I choose not to accept this. I choose not to believe this. I'm not going to listen to that. And you tell yourself opposite positive affirmations. Something that helps me a lot is music that, makes me think of the way I want to feel, or comedies, funny movies, things like that. Just whatever that you can do to break up that heavy energy or the heavy thoughts that are coming in can be very, very helpful. Also, when it comes to the new moon, set your intentions. Set your intentions. Scorpio, I'm being told to say this. It just came up right now. I'm sorry, and then I'll move into the next card. Some of you might be on a very spiritual journey, and I feel you're dealing with a very significant soulmate coming in. That's not necessarily karmic. Some of you go, oh God, thank God, it's not necessarily karmic. But because you're very, maybe very spiritual, or you're really focused on more making a difference and living your life in a really high vibrational way, and things of this nature. I feel like there's a soulmate coming in for you who's balancing that out. Who they're like more in the physical realm, okay? So they're gonna be more into like money and physical life, and the physical intimacy, and that lustiness and the physical connection, and they might really be very persistent in pursuing you. Keep in mind, this is a major arcana card, so they may not show up midweek, but this is the energy that it's like a period or cycle you're about to come into, so they may be showing up in the next few weeks. But this is somebody that I feel like some of you need this person, because maybe you're going way too much off into the spiritual journey, and you're forgetting that you're a human, that you're here to have a physical experience. So I feel for some of you Scorpios, you're manifesting a partner who, like, that's their job. It's their job to kind of come in, and maybe they'll be supportive of you on your spiritual journey, or if you're doing something spiritually based or something, they may be supportive of you in those goals or those business ventures or whatever. But they're keeping you grounded. They're keeping you in the physical realm, and I feel this for some of you. Okay, so going on to our next card, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for Scorpio. Ooh, it's a big week. It's a big week, Scorps. It's a big week. Oh, 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 oh. I'm not. It's not. I mean, forgive my reaction. I don't want to like influence you with my reactions. It just this is not anything bad. I really want to emphasize that this is not anything bad, but this is something that I'm telling you right here and right now. I'm telling you right here and right now. It is going to push you out of your comfort zone. And that's why I'm just kind of laughing like, oh, like it's not bad. It's a good thing coming. There's good things coming your way. But this is going to be something that's really challenging you to think bigger, to get out there. I feel for some of you, whatever this is requiring that, like, you're going to have attention on you, or you're going to have to be talking to people. And, gosh, goodness gracious, us Scorpios, we don't do that small talk stuff well. And depending on how your planetary placements are, you might be someone that's just been, a lot of us Scorpios, there's been a long period of just kind of being in hermit mode and just kind of enjoying being to ourselves. But those days are gonna be changing, and there isn't gonna be much time to be in hermit mode, okay? So with the Emperor coming in, this is gonna signify different things for different ones of you, simply because of the fact that these are general readings and we're all in different places. So for some of you, Emperor can signify that you may be dealing with either an Aries or a Scorpio masculine energy. Keep in mind, this could be their moon, their rising, or their Venus, not necessarily their sun sign. Okay, it could be in their planetary placements. But this is an energy coming in for some of you that has to do with you getting structured, you kind of getting grounded, you setting down a foundation for yourself, and making things happen for yourself. And it can be sometimes an entrepreneurship card for me, and sometimes it can be for some of you like a father figure energy that like is bringing you messages from beyond. If you have a father figure who's passed away, they could be coming in to help you through the changes you're going through. But for the majority of you, I feel this is a person coming in the living realm. And I feel like this is somebody who is much more experienced and has a lot of knowledge that they're wanting to share with you. Maybe even this feeling of like mentoring you or taking you under their wing, and kind of giving you some guidance. This is not going to be an easy person to deal with, okay? I love the Emperor. I'm not talking trash about the Emperor. But the reason why this is not going to be an easy person to deal with, this person is going to have a lot of authoritative tendencies to them. So And they may be coming in a way where they're coming into your life with already where there's some kind of authority. So it could be maybe somebody that you're going to for what you like some kind of consultation in your career, or like financial planning or something. You may be going to this person in a way where there's already like a situation where you have to listen to them, if that makes sense. Not, and some of you might meet this person in a personal way, but I feel like this is someone, the Emperor in general is very experienced and they're very opinionated. I guess that's what I want to say. This is an opinionated person, and when they say something, like, that's it. Like they expect for you to listen to them. If this is a romantic situation for some of you, if this is somebody that's coming in terms of like a soulmate that you're going to be dating, or a relationship, there could be a significant age difference, because sometimes the Emperor could be somebody significantly older, or it could be somebody who is just way more experienced in life than you are. Okay, and this is someone that, like, they've lived. Okay, like they have lived. Like, this is somebody that might be coming in. They may have some of you are like, I don't want this person. They may have a very high count in terms of how many partners they've had in their lifetime. They could be somebody that has traveled a lot. They can be somebody who has had very, very many highs and lows in their life. Somebody who has lost it all and come up and come back from that. And so as a result, they have a lot of wisdom. But this is one of the reasons why they're so opinionated, because, like, they've been through it all. So if they tell you you don't want none of that, it's because they've tried it and they've been there. And this is someone that can be very helpful, really great resource to have. But this is also somebody that could be, there may be some power struggles here. And Scorpio, this might be something for you where you're kind of balancing out, practicing compromising. And I'm hearing for some of you even there might be lessons of humility here. Like, if you are a Scorpio where you have had a hard time in relationships, like if you've been the kind of Scorpio where you're the one that has always gotten away, like you've had chances for relationships, or you've had chances to settle down, but you have escaped last minute, or you've like turned down relationships, and you've been very, very independent, very self-sufficient. I feel for some of you Scorpios, that time of your life is going to be ending. Because I feel there's someone coming in that's like wrangling you. Like, this is gonna be like the Scorpio whisperer, like this is someone that might be coming in. And I'm even hearing submission. So I don't know if some of you have like have an issue with submission, or if you have a hard time allowing yourself to be in a situation where someone else is making decisions, or you're just kind of along for the ride. If you have not had that experience and you've been very independent, very self-sufficient, I feel like somebody might be coming in where, like, this is your contract with this person. This is what you have to learn. Okay, so it could be a situation. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a situation. Gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the Oracle card is for the week. What the Spirit card is for the week for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I encourage you guys to watch your Moon, Sun, and Rising sign videos, because, it might help. It might bring more information to this reading. You might even need to schedule a private reading. If that's the case, please feel free to click on the Calendly link in the description. So one more thing I wanted to say, gosh, you may want to watch the channeled angel messages too, because we've had 3 major arcanas here, and the energy, I'm getting nervous, like I'm getting flustered. Like, so I'm gonna go back and watch the Scorpio channeled angel messages, because I don't remember. I just channel. I don't know what came up, but I feel like I need to listen to the angel channeled messages for January and for February. I haven't done February yet, but I will. So patience is coming up here, my dears. And so patience is gonna say that, and you know what, I'm gonna be honest with you, I just feel something is happening, some stage is being set this coming week, and I feel that for a lot of you Scorpios, you're gonna feel or sense something big is coming, but you're not gonna know what it is, because I feel a lot of this stuff is happening behind the scenes. It could be happening at work with the higher ups. It could be happening that somebody has noticed you, and they haven't come up to you yet. So I feel like there's a lot of big energy that's moving in an unseen way, and you're like, something's coming, but I don't know what. Something's coming, but I don't know what. So I feel like patience is saying you need to be patient in that way, that when you're meant to know, it will be revealed to you. And I also feel like you're being asked to be patient with yourself, as far as not feeling nervous, or man, why is this bothering me, or why am I having a hard time with this, or why am I feeling so insecure about it. Like, be patient with yourself. I feel also a lot of you, because this is such a big change, a big shift, you're very tempted to fall into self-criticisms, and like, this situation is taking you out of your comfort level or comfort zone. So maybe you're going to be around people who are more advanced than you in some way, or more successful than you in some way, or a higher class than you in some way. And so you're having to learn the ropes, and some of you are impatient with yourself about that. And the Spirit is saying to remind yourself that you're a child of the universe, you're a child of God, and to be patient with yourself, and to love yourself unconditionally regardless, and to know that you're going to learn, right? The same way you wouldn't like scream at a 4-year-old because they might, confuse their letters, or they might, forget what certain numbers are. You're going to keep in mind they're learning, and you're going to say, okay, great job. Okay, but that's actually number 4, and that's actually, the letter T, or like, whatever. Like, you're going to be patient with them. You have to have the same attitude towards yourself. Some of you are really eager about a relationship moving along, or something coming in, and this is saying just be patient. It's happening in divine timing. Okay, my dears? Again, watch your moon sign, rising sign. If you would like, more daily guidance as things are, coming along and shifting, don't forget to follow Amethyst Angellight on Instagram and Facebook. I post a message there every single day, a card of the day, and then I do a pick a card. So technically, there's 2 cards a day on the social media. And as things have been coming to me in terms of like, spiritual exercises, affirmations, things I think would be helpful, I'm beginning to post that kind of stuff too. Like the other day, I posted something on inner child work and things like that, because I don't always have time to make videos about all the things I want to make videos about. So that could be helpful too. So feel free to do that. I thank you all for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, and I'm wishing you a fabulous week, my dears. Take care.